Now, I find it hard to believe that it's going to get better from here.
Looking at it, in my mind, this cannot be anything but delicious. It just looks so appetizing. Guo Bao Rou, one of the lesser known meat pork dishes in the West. So Dongbei's version of sweet and sour pork. Oh. Thick pork slices coated in potato starch. They refry this twice, so first to cook it through and second to give it the extra golden crispiness. They douse it in the sweet and sour sauce. A much lighter sweet and sour sauce, so no ketchup goes into this one, so that's why the colour is different. But it still remains crunchy because of the potato starch. Thank you, Dongbei, for this. It's robust, it's tangy, it's sweet. It is absolutely delicious. You gotta try this. Guys, come to China. Give me a message. We'll eat some together. And we will be happier by the end of it, I promise you. So, the Tanzu Liji, the Shandong version of the sweet and sour pork, this dish reserves a special place in my heart. Tanzu Liji literally translates to sweet and sour pork fillet. So unlike the Guo Bao Rou, which is a big thin piece of meat that's been battered, this is a strip that's been battered and fried and sweet and soured. The batter is still crispy, and you get a bite, a chew of the pork. And the sweet and sour sauce is very mellow as well. It's not punching your face, powerful. It's much more mellow. As some of you might know, I have Shandong roots. So whenever I used to visit China during my holidays, this would be my favorite dish to order. That's why I wanted to place it at #1, because of the emotional, nostalgic value this dish brings me. But I simply can't, because it hasn't traveled outside Shandong, it hasn't hit the world stage. There's so many different variations of sweet and sour pork in China. You even see some different variations in this video, but this is the original. So the secret of this dish in Mandarin is called Wai Su Li Len. What that means is crispy on the outside and soft, tender and juicy on the inside. So they achieve that by using just the cornstarch and egg batter. The sauce is made with Chinese dark vinegar, ketchup for the orange reddish glow, and lots of sugar. This one's special. Look at that. The Chinese red braised pork, Shao roll. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna pop in one. Come on. Come on, that flavor. Oh, I don't know what to say about that. Look at the. Before I have some rice with that. That was so soft. It was soft, gelatinous, full of flavor. I taste the cinnamon, I taste the sweetness, the rock sugar, I taste the soy sauce, and completely coated onto the meat. When you pop that meat into your mouth, one bite, there is. It's honestly, it's going to be tough to beat. Oh my god. No wonder they serve it at every banquet, you know, across China. It's rich, it's decadent, it's powerful, it's full of flavor, it's soft, it's tender, it's syrupy, it's everything you want with one bite of pork. I mean, just look at that glaze. Look at the layers of fat. Poke it. Oh. You see how it went through? Look at the fat. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You can pull it apart with chopsticks. My gosh. It's glazed with this syrupy, bracing liquid. See the chopsticks going through? I'm not lying, it is that soft. And again, before eating it, before putting anything in my mouth, I just know this is going to taste amazing. Okay, the fish fragrance pork. Fish fragrance shredded pork, 鱼香肉丝. Oh yes. So this is actually quite a new dish, created in 1909 actually. So the story goes, a couple in Sichuan had their own fish store, selling fish for many years, and their recipe was absolutely brilliant. So they used to cook the fish with Sichuan bean paste, Shao wine, ginger, scallion and garlic. So one day they had a leftover batch of fish sauce, the fish mixture they were making, and they had some pork that was about to go off. The wife thought it would be a waste to throw away the batch of sauce, so she shredded the pork and cooked the sauce with it. Little did she know, she created one of the best dishes I ever tasted accidentally, and her husband, on record, apparently was using his hands to pick it up and just kept shoving it into his mouth because it was that good. That's where fish fragrance shredded pork comes from, because it's made with a fish mixture. Get a bowl of rice, put that lovely fish fragrance pork in, give it a good mix, and put it into your mouth. Oh, look at that. I'll do a little sushi roll. What they do is they cut the pork super finely and coat it in cornstarch mixture. They fry off the pork separately, then they get these finely cut julienne vegetables and they stir fry it with chili, garlic, ginger. And the best ingredient, which is the soul of this dish, is the Sichuan bean paste. And then soy sauce, vinegar and sugar is added. With cornstarch to make it nice, sticky and syrupy, and then you have this delicious, wonderful dish. Right, the Cantonese version of the sweet and sour pork. You didn't think anything else was going to be placed this high, did you? Look at the colour glistening of that big chunky piece of meat covered with the sweet and sour sauce. It's beautiful. The meat, a lot of juice is coming out. It's covered with the sauce. It's quite crispy as well. That is one of the best bites of sweet and sour pork I have ever had. So good. This is my favorite dish of all time. Not even in the pork realm. The texture is so firm. It's juicy, it's greasy. It's fried to perfection. It's not crispy, but it completely takes on the coating of the sauce. The sauce is sweet and tangy. The color is super appetizing. I honestly cannot rate this dish any higher. Give it a perfect 10 out of 10. One of the greatest things I ever put into my mouth. Perfect 10.